Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Direct snap to the back. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Comes up with the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Eighth play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. Set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Cox. Gets some space around the 30. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to take off here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense operating from the pistol. Back to pass. It's Carr. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. In the red area, it's Cox. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's tackled after the catch. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he just throws it away.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Serious, the offense going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Trucks through the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up the first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Makes a nice move there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Running with purpose. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Gonna run it. It's Cox. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the 1st down. Unbelievable call.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Back in motion now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Gators look to keep this drive moving. On first down, it's play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Cox.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. They go with a direct snap. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To the air, it's Carr. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. 1st down and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Looking to scramble. Ball carrier tackled there.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Catch made way down at the 25. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. I'll flip back to the QB. He's escaping the pocket now. He's hit as he throws it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. He stays alive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
We'll change the pre-snap look now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. And now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that is no good. After the miss, it's still a 1-possession game.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a gap. It's Cox. Fights through a tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
He'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now here comes the bunch formation. The DB is backing off from the line now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Same tailback, another carry. Breaks loose at the 45. You're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit, to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That gain makes it second and medium. Now here's the toss play. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Took some extra time in the weight room hanging off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And the Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. On the run, it's Cox. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws it to the right. And he's got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this, you're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take another shot right here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The sure hands. It's Cox. And a big game. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Sticking with the running game. Powerful running here. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up.
Let's go. Check.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll be brought down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Toss play to the outside. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
They've been great on fourth down so far today, 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Direct snap to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, how about that? What a call on fourth down. They get the conversion under a minute to go, and that should be about it. What a job by this offense to be able to come up with a victory today.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a handoff. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports